everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Saints going up against the Bills. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and...
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. The punter, Jordan Gay, ready to get us started. And off we go from Ralph Wilson Stadium. And there's a flag on the play. And the kick goes outside. The white lines, that's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Now the pitch comes to Ingram. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And a very good offensive unit here. One of the reasons they're so good is running back Mark Ingram.
Took a little while for him to find his footing when he got into the league, but the former Heisman Trophy winner has it now and has really upped his pass receiving potential. A nice player.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And they're going to go soft on the corners. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this 3rd down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Dumps it off for Spiller. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. And the first carry for the former Clemson Tigers, C.J. Spiller. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this down to the 8. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
When big runs occur, sometimes there's a sense that things were pretty easy, and that one carried them down inside the 10. But getting into the end zone now, that won't be easy at all because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try and score?
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Breeze gives it up to Ingram. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Well, they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. C.J. Spiller from 4 yards out. And the Saints have taken the early lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. On first down, it's Taylor. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarvis Byrd. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. Looking deep. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. Willie Snead, 50 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Jarvis Byrd. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go. You love pressure. I love it. Let's see if they dial it up this drive. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now Breeze throwing on second down. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage. And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football. Here's Breeze. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down. Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you? With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Now the veteran punter for the Saints, Thomas Morstead, on to punt on 4th down. kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Woods. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. 10 yards still left on 2nd down.
Let's go. Brand 38.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Going deep for his tight end Clay. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd.
Flex round. Flex round. Come on, let's go. Brand 38. Flex round.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Finding time. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Not only was that a 3 and out, it was their 3rd straight incompletion on this drive, and they didn't even think about trying to run the football. Now they have to give it up.
So on 4th down, the Bills call on the punt unit and Colton Schmidt. Back deep here, Marcus Murphy. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcel Darius, never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 16. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. He was trying to get it into Watkins, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Let's go. 190.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
His throw incomplete. Looking for Woods that time, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days, I was talking to a quarterback.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Carlos Williams, 54 yards. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze. Surveying the field. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And now Breeze going to back away. He'll signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Defense showing blitz. They come up in an offset eye. Toss play to Spiller. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now a handoff to Ingram. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, baby.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They go play action for Ingram. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Zach Brown. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll come out in the pistol. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up the score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Let's go! Brand 38!
From the gun, it's Taylor. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And the D looking like they may blitz. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their big-bodied receiver from 19 yards away. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45. And here come the Bills. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. 2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. Going deep here for Watkins. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the safety, Jarris Byrd. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man complete. And give him a gain of 37. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the D-line's going to spread out. On first down, Breeze. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Second down following the incompletion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Adolphus Washington in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Breeze. And he's got it over the middle. Fleener. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. The final shot before half for Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Now it's Taylor. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 3rd and long, it's Taylor. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Woods the intended receiver, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. In motion, the tight end, Clay. Here we go on 4th down with Taylor. Airing it out deep for Woods. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarris Bird. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. They come out here in the I. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They come up in an offset eye. This is Spiller. Spiller trying to get loose. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. 2 yards to go here on 3rd down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved him and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you think of, yeah, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today, and he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game. Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
From the 2-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
2nd and goal from the 1. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. John Kuhn taking it in. And the Saints add on to their lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, here's Taylor. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the safety, Jarris Bird. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On second down, here's blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcel Darius in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on second down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On third and long, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it'll be fourth down.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this is taken at the 23. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They go play action here on first down. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 27 yards that time. And it'll give the Bills a first down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first and 10, it's Taylor. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Taylor will throw again. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it third down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. Yep. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Now Taylor going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one. On
first down, it's Taylor. Forced out to his left. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Marquise Goodwin from 10 yards out. And the Bills cut into that lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket and wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. So they're going to go for two.
Ohio! Come on, let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38! Flex round!
Taylor going to throw. That's caught at the 3. And this play is going nowhere fast as he goes down. That one might need to go back to the drawing board as they fail on the two-point try. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The Saints coming out now to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. A gain of 3, second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Thomas the intended target. And that'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a pretty play right there. And what I'm thankful for is it wasn't me in that situation. Because one of the toughest things about defending the deep ball is not panicking. Because the longer you run with a receiver, you're trying to figure out, am I close to him? Can I make a play on the football? Will I be there when the ball actually arrives, what we call the moment of truth? And in this case, the defender did not panic, stayed right with it, and batted it away.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense.
And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They toss to Ingram. There goes Mark Ingram. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram, 50 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. A beautiful fake. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And the Bills getting set to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And the wideout in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short run there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Breeze now to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old-school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
They come out here in the eye. On the give, this is their fullback. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. From the 8. Here's Spiller. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion. That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? He needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. Normally sure-handed Sammy Watkins had it and lost it. And that's going to make it 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one good for 21 yards. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Taylor. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Taylor will throw again. And got a man. It's Woods. And he's brought down after a good gain. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Taylor to throw. He's got time in the pocket. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. To throw again is Taylor. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Charles Clay from a yard out. And the Bills get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Ohio, here we go. Man 38.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Taylor going to throw. This is caught. Watkins. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way. And you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen. You'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Ingram again. And some room to work. A strong running. Well, certainly a tough loss here, but they've got to move on. I mean, you have another opponent next week. You dwell on this one, it hurts you the following week.
That's where the 24-hour rule comes into play. Win or lose for all teams. Either enjoy the win for 24 or reflect on the loss for 24, then put it aside and move forward.